And I'm live. Okay. So I'm doing a live stream this week. I missed the one last week because I was quite busy, but I'll get back to getting to doing more streams now. If you're joining my stream for the first time, I am Francis McCaffrey. I am a fifth generation blackthorn stick maker, and every week, well, most weeks I do come on to do a live stream where I'm quite happy to answer some questions, tell you a little bit about my craft and what type of things I've been doing as well. And mainly, I just come on here to to sell my sticks. But again, I can talk about anything. If you guys want to talk about politics, history, Irish culture, you name it, I got you. And yeah, another week down. I've been quite busy. Like usually July is not a busy month. Usually July is the month where I can sit back, relax, maybe take up a hobby or do something different. But when your hobby has become your life, this is it. Like as well. Let me just. So hi Rodney, how are things? Hello to you on Facebook as well. So I'm live now on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on Instagram simultaneously. And last week was the 12th of July. I didn't want to didn't want to be doing my stream then. It's a controversial day in Ireland. But yeah, a lot has happened the last week. There's a lot of things to talk about. I have been working on quite a lot of sticks. I put on like 10 sticks yesterday, and I think most of them are gone. I put on some really good hiking sticks that I worked this week, and they were gone within minutes. So you guys, I know what you want, and it's just a matter of working on them. And let's see, James had. Oh my God, James has very bad news. He said, my dad destroyed my wood collection, and all my walking sticks I was drawing and making are gone. That is like the worst possible thing ever to happen to a stick maker. Um, James has been on this channel for a while. He has had, his ups and downs of trying to find some wood. And when he finally had a wood collection now, he's saying his dad destroyed his wood collection. That's painful. Like we'll take a moment to give some encouragement and happiness to James. So, um, in life, James, there's ups and there's downs. There's never a quick path to the top. It's like up down up down. Like you're winning some days, you're losing some years. You're winning, you're losing, and this is how it has like always been for me as well. Like some days you're doing well, and other days you're not like doing so well at all. And yeah, sometimes things disasters do happen. Like I remember the very first good blackthorn patch I had. I found it in Clorglen, easy access, could get the vehicle close to it as well. There was probably about, maybe 2,000 pieces of blackthorn there, all premium, overgrown hedge, very, very straight. And then, the guys who had the field next door, they decided that they were going to bulldoze that hedge and burn it, and they didn't really know, that's I was going in there and the hedge as well, but it was kind of on a public way, so it was kind of like I had access to it. The public could go into it, and it was an overgrown hedge, so I could go into the middle, take all the blackthorn up through the middle, and like it wasn't, it wasn't even like known at all. Like I could sneak in, go right up through the middle, no one knew my business. It was the best patch ever. And then one day that patch was destroyed, and this was the one blackthorn patch that I had and I was basing my business around. Then I kind of had to and it happened in I think it was about April or something, April or May, and then spent the whole summer looking for new places to find blackthorn, and I use it as inspirational dissatisfaction. So sometimes, James, when something bad happens, like you can use it to inspire you. So for me, I am able, I don't know if you're able to this, but for me, I'm able to take a lot of my anger and I can put it into work and to energy. And the angrier I am, the more sticks I make. When I'm angry, I have energy, so I usually kind of do that. So James, look, my advice to you is keep going, get a new collection. You do have to start again. Sometimes in life, you have to begin again, and it's not the end of the world. And hope you're all right. Steve Kelly is next. He says, "Good evening, Francis. It is a good evening. It's kind of warm enough in Ireland. Not too bad. I'm getting some little bit of work done at the house. I probably do have to go to Asia for a few weeks. I have some new business ideas and for something completely different that I want to kind of set up and get my son involved or something like that. So I have to do a few different things. And let's see now. We have Liesel. She says hi to me as well. Very good. Thank you for joining the live stream. I've made a load of these little guys, these little fellas, and I'm promoting these. I'm going to be putting these on the website the weekend. I've been busy like doing like a lot of orders have come in. Like I remember I got a very big order from the Middle East from a great guy who is the second time buying but he wanted quite a lot of sticks and then getting them packed, shipping them, dealing with the customs, dealing with the rules. Like customs is the bane of a stick maker's life at the moment. Like, if I cut my finger or I spill blood, I don't mind that. Hurt my back, hurt my shoulder. But but the dealing with the new couriers in different countries and different things, it is quite tough. There's my good dad. Says hello to everyone. Hey dad, how are things with you? Liesel saying hello to dad, to my dad as well. Hope everything is well with you. And yeah, so I've been working today on sticks, and that stick that I was previewing on, with the big root and stuff. My dad said, I've been working on it for too long. He said I have to hurry up with it. So I think I do have to pick up the pace with stick making at the moment. But what happened is, like, you wake up some morning, you have 10 to 15 orders, and then what you have to do is get those orders shipped. So you have to print off the labels and do the customs forms. That takes about 15 minutes per stick. I wish there was a quicker way to do it. Sometimes if you can, like, you can link your website to the customs API thing, but there's too many problems with that and just keep getting it wrong, and they were overcharging and different things. I'm still waiting for my 2,200 euro that was taken by mistake by British Customs that told me I'll get my refund in maybe 3 to 4 months, So that apparently is on its way. And yeah, so I've been quite busy. I'm just getting the orders out and stuff. And it was only today, Friday, that I actually got a chance to really start working on that stick again. And I don't think I'll make it a natural bark one. I want to darken it. I want it to look kind of cooler. So I will be kind of darkening it as well, because I know a few of you guys have asked me just to keep a kind of natural bark on it as well. It looks like it's going to be about maybe the 41-inch mark as well, but I think it actually looks better when it's slightly darkened. Not a heavy darken. I'm just going to like really lightly darken it as well. You kind of see the bark through it transparent. I think it actually looks pretty nice. Jerry says hello, Francis. Hello to you. Sorry, to Jeffrey. I'm very happy for you to join the stream, and I think it's good to have my community together, my little small stick community of guys. And I've had a few people in today. Today who came in? I had a group of 5 guys, 5 gentlemen from Rhode Island. They came all the way to meet the legend that is Francis McCaffrey, the stick maker. They've been watching my videos. They've been watching me on Instagram. They were fans and they wanted to meet me finally. So it's always interesting when I meet my fans, because like I'm not super famous, but among people who like walking sticks, I suppose people would know me as well because they've seen, like, the thousands of videos I put out over the years and things like that. And it's always interesting to meet fans, like, because like they instantly think they know you, and there's that kind of camaraderie, and like you just go straight in and say, "Hey, Francis, how are you?" And it's like seeing an old friend or something like that, but I have no idea who they are, and then I'm trying to like find out their job, a little bit about them. And so these guys were from Rhode Island. The main guy was a carpenter. The other guy was a lawyer, and another guy was a retired grass cutter. He was telling me as well. So I think that was all quite interesting, and I do enjoy when people come to my shop. But like my shop is on Lower Bridge Street, Clorglen, and it's right next to the bridge. Literally, it's about 20 feet away from the bridge. You can't miss it. And then this lady, this lady was trying to find my shop yesterday, and she was like, She was calling me. I'm on Lower Bridge Street. I can't find it. I can't find it. And I was a few minutes away, and I said, just wait there. I'm with some workmen in my house. I have to wait because I was getting a new fiber broadband into the home. They said it's 500 megabytes, but it's only like 370 or something like that. So I had to do this, and this lady said she could not find my shop. Literally, there's only three shops on the street, and mine is in the middle, and mine has the biggest window display, and it has McCaffreyCrafts above its sign. Like, I don't know how she couldn't find it. So I'm guessing maybe like sometimes what happens is when people come to visit me, they go to the wrong town. They just go somewhere completely different. Or sometimes they've gone to my competitor, and when they've gone to my competitor, they sometimes are like, I'm standing outside your shop, and when they turn on their camera to show me, it's a different town. It's all you can do is laugh. All you can do is think as well. Um, so yeah, I think I have a gift on the way from Morris as well. He's sending me a birthday present. I think it arrived. I'm not sure. I got this notification from the post office that something arrived today and that I should go collect it. But by the time I saw this, it was gone. So I think this is from Morris that has finally arrived as well. And I had to pay the customs on that of €11, so it wasn't too bad. It seems that's the normal thing now. If you're buying anything online, you're getting like a little customs fee. It's not a lot if the value of it is put lower. So I'll advise, like, if you're ever trying to buy something, and it gets shipped to you, like, make sure the shipper puts quite a low value on it, so that you just get if you do get stung for a bit of customs, it's only like a tiny amount, which is pretty good. Um, what else have been up to? Trying, like, I have there's these some work guys that are coming to my house to get put in a new heating system, and they started it and then they just disappeared. Like, they told me they'd be there to wait, and I don't know where they're gone. And it's like, yeah, we're just working on something else there. We don't know when we'll be back. And like, they've kind of half finished the job. They've drilled a big hole in the side of my house. They have taken up the ceiling in the kitchen because they're running some pipe type thing through, and they're going to set up this water heating. I don't know what it is, this heating system outside as well. And so, like, that's what I've been dealing with now all week. I'm dealing with a lot of things around the house, installing like different things, because I want to get a better broadband speeds at home so that I can do live streams from home and I can do a bit more work. And that would be pretty good. So if you guys have any questions, or you want to ask anything about blackthorn, about stick making, anything that I can do to help you to make your decision to go to my website, McCaffreyCrafts.com, and you can then go and buy one of my sticks if you want. And yeah, like, there's not too much going on, and we have a festival coming up in Killorglin soon called Puck Fair, and this is like a weird kind of Irish festival. If you don't know what it is, go look online. Puck, don't forget the P for Puck. Puck Fair, where everyone's pucking abound, and it's pucking wild, and P, I'm saying a P sound just in case the Euchre algorithm is listening and mistakes that for a different sound as well. And where are you guys all from that are watching? We have about 17 working. Okay, James is giving us an update. Let's see now on his sticks that have been destroyed. Let's see. I had collected some birch, ironwood, and serviceberry. I do have one serviceberry stick with a log on the top of it to carve something as well. Okay, that's good. At least there is still something there to salvage. My friend, my Scandinavian friend says, "How is your health?" I think I'm pretty good. My this shoulder is kind of healed now. It seems pretty good. I did the blood test there recently, and everything was okay. My testosterone level is 14, whatever that means. They said it's in the middle, so that's not too bad. Uh, there's no sign, the cancer markers they took before, there's no signs of it from the blood test. I was supposed to get a CT scan, but apparently the machine got broken in Cork, and all of it's been delayed by a month or two. So that's it. So yeah, I think I don't seem to have any side effects or anything like that. I'm feeling normal, feeling strong. I'm trying to lose a bit of weight at the moment and trying to get fit again. So I need to kind of get into that. I'm just kind of starting on that. So I've lost probably about, in the last month, I think I'm down 2 kg, which about probably, what's that, 4 pounds in weight. And I do want to start building some strength again. And that's, my health is pretty good. Let's see, Larry. Hello from Salisbury, Massachusetts as well. Hello from Ireland. Thank you for watching the stream. Glad that you could join it as well. James said, I had smoke tree and sumac wood, both green woods as well. Oh, don't worry, James, you'll find some more wood as well. Just get out and see what you can come across. Glad to hear. Yes, thank you. I'm in good health. The best thing for my health is sales. Every time I sell a walking stick and I hear that little notification on my phone, the serotonin in my brain is released. And serotonin is like this happy chemical which makes you happy. So every time I hear that notification of a sale, I'm cured. I feel great. I feel good. But yeah, like being a stick maker is a very interesting type of job. It's very lonely. You have to spend hours and hours and hours in your workshop with nothing to do. And you listen to different things or watch some different things. And yeah, you're pretty much on the day. You're mostly in your workshop working, and then most of the evenings and up until late, you're online. Just doing like loads of different chats with different people, just answering questions. And the more people I've spoke to and make friends with online and network, like it's a kind of knock on effect. It does seem to work pretty well as well. But yeah, that's what I am up to. So Togir Astrom, what's your job or what was your profession and what were you involved in as well? Be interesting to get to know some of you guys as well, of what your main professions are. But yeah, that's about it. Let's see now. What am I working on next? I have a load of these. I have to get around to it. I have about 50 of these done, and I have to upload them to my website. I keep putting them off because I have a few on as ready. So over probably the next week, I hope to get about 50 of these guys on the website, and they're pretty nice. These ones are blackthorn shillelaghs. Mostly they are around like 18 to 20 inches in length. I do supply leather strap as well, just so you can just quite easily just put it on, and then you have your leather strap as well. So when you are holding this Irish souvenir, this heritage product of Ireland, and you're just looking at it as well, being quite good with it and not doing anything nefarious. But yeah, this is a heritage product of Ireland. This is that's all it is. Let's see. I'm pulling splinters out of my hand right now. I hate that. I hate when, like, actually blackthorn's not bad for splinters. Like, I don't get too many. It's the thorns I have to watch. But like it's usually just things lying around and different things as well. But it's nothing worse than a splinter and you can't see it. I don't know about you, but like sometimes my eyes, I just can't see it. I'm like, where's that splinter? I can feel it, but I can't see it as well. So like that's always a thing. And you're retired. You're never retired as a man. You are always working, doing something. You're doing you should always be active. My dad, he's 75 and he comes down every morning and he straightens some wood for me. And he goes and he does some final finishing as well and different things on that as well. Let's see. That is the risk of working with wood. Yes, you will always get some injuries, and anytime you say this online, people they always will laugh at you as well. But you know, anytime you're doing any form of kind of physical labor, you're going to obviously run into some kind of thing. Wait, let me just move this so it doesn't go off. Lisa, yeah, and yeah, like when you work with handmaids, you're going to spill blood. It's like normal. You're getting a lot of my energy in the sticks. Like if you believe in energy and vibrations and different things like that, like this grew in Irish soil and made by Irish hands. I've spilt a lot of blood. Like everyone's like, oh, you should be perfect. You should that. But like you spill blood when you're not expecting it. Like if you're wearing gloves, you'll be doing well. You take the gloves off, then you just see one little thing you have to do, or you have to rasp here or something, and then you just nick your hand, and then before you know it, it's happening and different things. So yeah, that happens. That happens from time to time as well. You have any more questions or anything you guys want to ask? Because you have here Ireland's greatest craftsperson. Well, one of them as well. I'm great because I get these beautiful handmade sticks shipped and sold and all over the world. Okay, success is usually measured in how many sales you have, how many orders, and I think that I would be one of the best as well. Let's see now. Look at the Irish. I do that. So Nick Green says, "What final oil do you use to get that lovely color?" I don't use oil because oil isn't like oil's good. You can use oil, and I use like Danish oil before teak oil. There's several ones. There's tung oil. There's linseed oil. There's boiled linseed oil. Um, like it's like with oil, it brings up a beautiful finish on wood grain, and it looks like really, really nice. But it's not really durable. Like, and if someone's using their hand in it, like everything has to have some kind of something mixed into it to make it harder. Like the idea of Danish oil is probably the best oil to use because it's mixed. The oil is mixed with varnish, and then when you put on there's three coats you can use with Danish oil. So or Danish so with the first part, you put Danish oil and a little bit of white spirits, and for the first coat, then that will like seep in and make it quite strong, and then second coat and third coat. But the problem with all oils, Nick, as you probably know, is the drying time is an eternity. So if you're a hobbyist and you don't mind waiting, you want to wait like 8 hours for it to dry, and it's usually like takes even longer, 10 hours, depending on the temperature of the room. So like you could be, you're going to be at least 3 days just on that one thing. Where if you have something that can be a little bit quicker to apply and also give another beautiful finish, is probably the best one. But yeah, there's a million different ways to finish a stick, and lots of people like to do different things. It just depends on what you like as well. Have you got small Shinto or large? You've asked me this, and or was it you? I've been asked this like several times. Um, I like the one. It's just around. It's around this size. So I don't know, is that small or large or whatever. It's just like about maybe 16 inches or something like that, and you can get in, and you can get around, and different things as well. So all the Shinto rasps are good. It's great for using with hardwood as well. So yeah, it's a handy tool, one of my favorites to use. And I just like using the Shinto because when you're kind of like you do your rough cuts, and then you can kind of go a bit slower on the handle and just try to work out like what the angle, or what is good, or where your hand is going to rest. Because again, look, I make walking sticks from one piece of wood, so I do not attach the handles. Like all of these sticks are made from, as you can see, one piece of wood. There is no attachments. There's nothing hidden. There's no mystery. Everything is what you see is what you get with McCaffrey Crafts. And yeah, but the Shinto are pretty good. The Japanese folding saws and stuff, I'm told, you have to pull them like towards you, and like sometimes with like my shoulder, I don't want to be pulling that way. I prefer like this type of movement. This type of movement sometimes put a bit of strain because you're always going to, if you're doing repetitive actions like stick making professionally, you're always going to overdo it sometimes, or strain your shoulders, or different things. So it's very important to look after your health. And my diet's pretty good. I probably don't eat too. I don't eat in the morning because I find it a distraction, and I think that eating in the morning is a waste of time, and my time is valuable as well. Did you ever get your money back from the courier company? No, not yet. UPS UPS are being annoying, so I've cancelled my direct debit with them, and I said no more, no more, no more payments, because I'm disputing that the UPS took my money and paid British Customs on a clerical error that was done by a supplier sending me some goods, and the error was spotted. The supplier admitted it. I gave them all the documentation, and I showed them very clearly about how I was charged in error, and this should not have been whipped out of my account as well. And they shouldn't have decided to link that address of that location I sent it to, which was my dad's location, to my business account, and just whip it out automatically within 3 days. 2,200 euro is something that they did. So I have disputed it. I've raised the case. I've spoke to brokerage. Apparently, you have to find the brokerage department for customs issue, and the only correspondence I got is, "Don't worry, you'll get it back in a few months." Then when I called, the account manager said, "Oh, the last time she dealt with it, it was about like 12 to 15 weeks." And I was like, "What? What?" Someone messes up, and wants to have your money. So also, I've decided to give UPS a little bit of a break from McCaffrey Crafts, and now I'm using a FedEx mostly to ship. And FedEx are good, but like sometimes, like when a courier company is in an area, they contract like some local guys to pick up the packages. And like, say I have all the packages ready to go on a Monday, and then the guy doesn't turn up because he has some excuse. His back was sore was the excuse this week, and he had no one to collect it. Then he had another excuse that there was a new guy on the thing, and then their device didn't update. So sometimes like you make the order, you pay me, and I have it ready within a day. And then sometimes the couriers they don't collect it for 2 days, which is kind of annoying. But I've been happy with FedEx now for the past since my money was stolen in error with a clerical error, which I will get back. It's I'm decided to punish you UPS by not giving them any business. I'm not giving them my business for a while, man. They deserve to be punished for what they did. Will you ever get another Blacktron the size of that 500 euro one again? Probably. I just need to get to it as well. I have some like stunning pieces and stuff. The biggest, like the most I ever sold the Blacktron for was 1,150 euro to a collector in the UK, and he understood what it was. It was a monster of a stick. It was just this big, giant, rugged, not handsome stick, but it was just 5 kg in weight. And he understood that it's very rare for a blackthorn to get that big, very rare for it to not, be destroyed during the seasoning process. A stick of that thick, which was like several inches in thickness, it took 10 years to nearly season it. And the stick itself, to get a blackthorn that thick and that size, was probably like the tree was well over like 150 years old. Blackthorn can grow, it takes about like 15 years to be able to get one stick, 30 to 50 years to have like an overgrown kind of bush. And then after that, if you get like a really old blackthorn, it can get quite thick. And it's very, very hard to get something like that. And it was a root as well that came out of the ground. So it was very unique piece. But my record stick was 1,100 euro, which in dollars is more or less the same, $1,300 or something like that. So that's my biggest stick. I think the most expensive blackthorn I saw sold was Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin had a Blacktron walking stick, and it went for auction at, I think it was Bonham's, the famous auction house, Bonham's, and I think it's them. I'm not sure. It might be someone else, and it went for 5,000 euro. So the record on blackthorn that I've seen. So if you're famous and you have a blackthorn, you get 5,000. It was a very, very rare one that takes quite a long time, and it's just ridiculous looking as well. It can take about 10 years, and it's these things are very rare. Like, and then it goes, oh, I want one of them. I want one of them, but like they're rare. Like I might have another one for another 5 years. Wow, I'm still just a rookie collector then. Yeah, there's so many different sticks. There's so many different woods. You can get a chestnut. Wait till you see my hazel collection, Gregory. It's very good. I have 300 pieces of holly, and it's amazing. And I'm probably going to start on holly, probably in September, and I'll start having the holly ready from this September, and that's very impressive. Like there are some beautiful sticks there. Holly's a pale wood, but I've got like really big sticks that I can make like a very good knob sticks out of. And I have plenty. I still haven't put my hazel up. I've got like probably 200 pieces of hazel that were finished like months ago. And the time I had to go through my heat treatment, I got them all like ready to go. And just in case, I'd have plenty of sticks to push, and I was going to like do all marketing around the hazel, but I never got around to it. I think I have like 30 hazel sticks online, but I have quite a lot of hazel. And a lot of the guys, like a few guys have bought it, are coming back to rebuy it. The hazel is it's quite an underestimated wood, and it's something I'd highly recommend as well if you're interested in that. A lot of guys who ask me about rowan wood. I don't have rowan wood ready. Um, I didn't really go collect it this year for obvious reasons. I was going through my health issue, and it takes a while to season a stick, as you know. But yeah, I think this is probably my sleepiest live stream. I'm so tired. I've had a few late nights this week, which I probably shouldn't have, when I went down a few different rabbit holes and a few conversations. And let's see, I look forward to seeing the work on holly. I cut myself a good piece last year. Holly's a fantastic wood. It's very heavy as well. It's just very pale. So like sometimes I might have to like stain it or something just for the pictures, because like sometimes it looks okay. It just depends. It's like when you're working on a stick, you're never quite sure where you're going. So Anthony asks, "Where's your next holiday, Francis?" Asia. I'll be going for 3 weeks, probably in August. I'll probably upload about 50 to 100 sticks before I go. I'll train two people to be able to print off the labels. I'll do all the customer service from holiday in the sun. I'll be sitting on the beach somewhere, or probably drinking some nice cool cocktails or whatever I drink. Actually, probably a beer at sunset. I like a sunset beer. I don't really drink that much, but there's something about when the sun is setting in Asia, and it's just the temperature goes down a bit, and it's just a nice time of the day to have a nice, cool, relaxing beer. It's probably one of my favorite things in the world to do, and I don't really drink that much. So yeah, I'll go to Thailand, but it'll be kind of like a work thing too, because I want to set up a new business thing that I'm doing as well, which is completely different. And then hopefully that I can put the right people in place and get that to take off, and then I can just like get a report like once a day and manage it like that. I want to have more and more and more businesses. I want to grow the blackthorn business, and I want to grow into holly and all different woods as well. I want to get more blackthorn than anything else. And I need to have a good cutting season this year as well. So I have actually a few nice places that I need to go and to check out. So it'd be quite interesting to do that as well. Um, so yeah, I'll go there. I do love to travel. I want to go to Romania. I want to go to Transylvania maybe in October. I might go back to Czech again because I really liked it there, and I felt I didn't really get to see a lot of it, and there's plenty to see to do. Japan is another probably thing I might do at Christmas time as well, because I'll have to go. I always have to go back and forth to Asia because I have a few things on there as well. Let's see. Lead Reckoning says, "One nut, many knobs. Use one of my McCaffrey sticks every day, and thanks. I appreciate that. Very good. And yes, I am the one nut stick maker, and proud of it. And I hardly even notice it as well. But Czech is beautiful. I loved it there. It's like I was a bit concerned about going to Prague because all the stag weekends and the annoying things you hear and stuff like that. But Czech people are actually pretty sound and fun, and it was really good. And I just felt I didn't really see enough of it. I was only there for a few days. There's a lot to see and do, and I really want to check out that beer spa. That looks pretty good. There's a beer spa in Prague that looked pretty good. I think one of the guys here on it mentioned it on a live stream, and I looked it up, and it did look pretty good. But yeah, I want to see more of the world and go to a few places. I'm thinking I don't know yet because I don't want to make any new promises, but I'm thinking of a little USA trip as well. But if I can combine that with work as well, if I could do like a bunch of speaking events or Irish events or just kind of go there, but like I don't want to be hauling a load of sticks with me and a load of wood and showing blackthorn and different things. Like, so if there's a way I can just go meet people, talk about things, maybe something like that. But I would love to get, some kind of old car or a muscle car or some kind of ridiculous car or something that you wouldn't normally get. And I'd love to drive across like America and do as well. I like there's loads of things I want to do, and I think after my little scare with cancer last year, it kind of is giving me the urge that I need to do a lot more travel. To do that, I'm going to have to work harder. And the way that I like to work is that I have to work really hard and set things up, and then if I deserve it, then I will treat myself to something as well. So I give myself, I said, look, if I want to go to Prague for a week, I have to make sure my shop is running. I have to make sure there's plenty of sticks on there. I have to make sure everything's correct. So I'm getting, so I'll be able to take some time off when I have a lot of sticks. So whenever I'm about to like go away someplace, like say to Asia for 3 weeks, if you just like watch the website the week before I go, I put on the best sticks. I put on like, if I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks, I'll try to put on like, 90 sticks or something like that. And then the 90 sticks will hopefully time me over for the 3 weeks that I'm gone. And usually like, 30, 40 sticks a week, something like that will sell. And yeah, and then once I can do all the shipping labels and customs forms, I'll do them and just send them to someone to print off here and stick them onto the sticks. So like I can, I probably actually need someone to work for me probably next year. I need someone who can do all the logistics of dealing with the customs, dealing with the packaging, printing off the labels, also with doing the straightening of the wood, which is quite time consuming. And I can manage like the marketing, social media, doing the handles, and like with I do like to do the handles on the sticks. That's probably like my favorite thing, and I want to kind of the sticks to look a certain way. Sometimes I'll kind of make sticks the way that I think in a moment that look good. Czech people are good fun. They're cool. They're like outgoing, like because like sometimes you like when you go to Eastern Europe, sometimes the people are very serious. Like you go to Poland and like why are you smiling? People only smile if you have a reason. And like I found like when I was in Poland, for one, like anyone, there's only young and old people there. Everyone in the middle has kind of left and gone somewhere. So it's like it's kind of weird, and then everyone's like really really serious. And at the time I went there, like Dudek was coming into power, and there was a big conservative nationalism going on. I think it's like changed now in the last while. Any good huge hiking sticks going on the website? Anthony, I put some up like 2 days ago, and they all went instantly. So today I've been working on 4 new hiking sticks, and hopefully by a week from now, next Friday, I can have a nice 10 to 15 good size, strong, huge hiking sticks as well. FedEx are pretty good now. They're a. It seems like with FedEx they've kind of taken their size limit, and I can ship bigger sticks again. So I'll be able, like usually I can only ship hiking sticks with the post office, which takes about 2 weeks. But I sent 2 sticks now with FedEx, and they seem to be okay. So it just depends, like. But yeah, the thing with the hiking sticks is usually they're a bit slow to ship because I have to use the post office because that's the only one that takes sticks of that size. Spud just give me the drink, and actually I feel like a beer tonight. I usually don't drink. I think I might. We'll see how I feel. It would be nice to get a nice cold beer. Like I'm feeling that kind of thirst. You get that thirst where you're kind of dehydrated and worn out. I did a lot of physical activity today in my workshop. I was doing a lot of cutting the wood, and I did have quite a physical afternoon. And yeah, that's because like when I come onto these live streams, I always look terrible because I've just been in my workshop for hours. I'm just worn out. I'm just tired, and it's usually I'm always kind of a bit lethargic as well. So I probably should do the live streams as a better time. And usually there's just impromptu. I just turn on my phone. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about, and I'll just like talk about different things. So guys, if you have any questions, you can always ask them as way. If you want my opinion on anything, you want my advice on anything, if any life issues, I'll give you my opinion if you want. If you want it as well, might be wrong, but I'm here to connect with you guys. Like that's what I do every week as well. And I'm pretty low energy today. Just now in the last while, but I know it's just because I was up late last night and did loads of physical work. Then tomorrow, I have ordered a skip for my house. I had to actually clear my attic. Um, I I had so much stuff in my attic, I couldn't believe it. Like looking through the last 10, 15, 20 years of stuff I had up in my attic. So tomorrow, me and the young lad will go, and we'll fill up our skip, and we will try to do that as well. Do you ever keep any good sticks for yourself? No, actually. I've asked this a lot. I keep the bad sticks for myself, Anthony. Like around my house, I have a lot of ugly sticks that I just didn't want to sell, or I didn't think they were good enough. And I got used to them, and I started growing affinity to them. So the only sticks that I have kept for myself, Anthony, is the very first stick I worked on. It was so bad. It was so terrible. And I keep it as a reminder to see where I started. So everyone's a bit different. And everyone actually asked me this question, like, do you keep the good sticks for yourself? But, you know, I have so many good pieces of wood. I have so many different things. Like the only ones I keep myself is I have some reason for keeping it. And the main stick that I have, which is beside my bed, is the one that I first made, and it's an ugly stick. I didn't know how to straighten it. The handle looks amateur, and it's cracked. It's the worst finish ever as well. And I just look at it sometimes, and people are like, "Why you have that?" When I've shown it to them as well. I also have my stick that I needed after my surgery. It's like an L-shaped type stick. Might put out for sale. if you guys want it as well. The stick I use after I came out of my surgery as well. Get some sleep now. I should, but I have so many things to do. You know, I wish, I wish the fire brigade are out. I do wish I could sleep when I wanted to, but there's always things I need to get done. And how I work, Tugger, is I can't go to sleep unless I have accomplished some of the tasks for today. I usually set myself targets, and if I don't, I always have to do something to move forward. So I either have to have sticks done, I have to have something new done. So every day I have my goal for every day is that I have to do something that moves myself forward, in business and in life. So I usually try to read something, to learn something. So every day I feel I have to learn something new or do something new every day without question, and I actually do this. I also try to do something for my business so that I feel that at least I'm moving forward. So I always have to be moving forward in life and in business and in knowledge as well. Are you working out? You look in good shape as well. Yeah, I actually am working out. I'm doing dumbbells, or not dumbbells, kettlebells. So usually I'm doing like kettlebells, and I'm eating pretty well, lots of nuts and berries, which I kind of got used to for my lunch and different things as well. But yeah, I'm starting to get into a bit of shape again. So I'm starting to, you know, you can kind of, where's the camera? Here we go. So kind of lost my belly. These guys up here are starting to be able to move again. So building a bit there, and my arms here feel quite strong, which is pretty good. So yeah, like it's I am doing some working out as well, and I think that I'm trying to get like in really good physical health by October, or maybe I'm giving myself probably till Christmas as well. So I'm doing some weights. I'm eating right. I'm doing everything you're supposed to do, and you feel a bit more energized during the week, and it does actually help you. It does help you quite a lot to be able to do that as well. So that is pretty good. Do you have any more questions, guys? Before I think we'll give it another 5 minutes, and then I might go and get some rest. I think I've done enough today. I'm pretty proud of the amount of work that I done today. So I can go. I'll go to bed tonight happy that I accomplished all my goals for the week. I have to probably do a lot of work tomorrow, just throwing stuff out from the attic. Then on Sunday, I think 4 orders came in this morning. I'll do them on Sunday because like there's no shipping at the weekend and different things. And yeah, that's about it. That's my weekend. I went to see a movie last week called Long Legs. The Chipper is calling. Yes, I have to go. I have to go Friday in the ritual as well. But I've been really good eating well. Like I sometimes I get if I go get takeaway food, I'm like I've just like suffered for the week and now I have to go back again and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see if I'll have anything at all. Um, but yeah, it's one of those things that I usually do. I think I'm gonna watch something tonight. I watched the movie Long Legs in the cinema last week. I went to see it, and it stars like Nicolas Cage, and like everyone online was saying how amazing it was, how brilliant, how Nicolas Cage is great. And like I watched it and I wasn't impressed at all. It was like basically they tried to make it like a bit stylish with fancy edits, and they gave this kind of old kind of thriller type. It like online they're saying it's the scariest thing ever. There's so many jump scares. There's nothing. I've had scarier farts than that movie Longlegs. And Nicolas Cage, he's wearing all of these like prosthetic makeup, and he looks so weird. And he speaks in like an old lady voice, like, "Ah, I'm Longlegs," and like it's just so annoying. And like he just like doesn't speak. Like when he speaks and he does an interview like in a police station, is stupid. And then the scene where he keeps hitting his head off the table and he kills himself, like spoiler. It's so stupid, like. And the first half was good, and the second half which just sucked. And they tried to do like a Silence of the Lambs type of thing as well, but it isn't good. So actually, I think I'm going to watch Natural Born Killers tonight. I was looking at that during the week. Someone was recommending it, and I'd seen it years ago. And someone was asking me because like one thing I'm thinking of doing is getting into to making some kind of some kind of cosplay from movies and different things. That's one thing I'm looking at, and a few other different things. And I was looking at the costumes from iconic movies, and maybe to kind of have, because sometimes they are hard to get, especially from these iconic movies. So I'm going to watch Natural Born Killers tonight, probably with Willie Harrison, Juliette Lewis, because I think she's wearing outfits in it, and there's different type of things. And I kind of want to watch like a lot of iconic movies. I think over the next week or two, and just kind of get some ideas of what is possible to be made. And yeah, so I'm always kind of working. I'm always looking for new ideas. In the evenings, I usually try to be as busy as I can. The beach, yes, I like the book. The thing about the beach is, I read that book and I went to Thailand, and I did that in the early 2000s. Like the story of the beach is about, a young lad. He goes to Thailand. He meets a guy in Koh San Road. Gives him a map to the secret location. But nowhere secret in Thailand anymore. Like everything's been over touristed there and stuff. I do like Thai food. Thai people are pretty cool. Um, they take no shit though. That's and I like that about it. They're strong in immigration. The military are in power there as well. And if you step out of line, you're in trouble there. And I kind of like that about I like that about Thailand and some Asian countries. I think that you kind of once you know like there's consequences to messing around. But yeah, and he finds the island, and it's paradise initially, and then the shark comes, and and all that. But yeah, the beach was a good movie. Leonardo DiCaprio, Moby soundtrack. That's the song Porcelain, I think, or something from that movie as well. So that would be quite a good thing to watch as well. But yeah, I read the book, and it kind of did inspire me that I wanted to go to Thailand after reading the book. Like many guys go to Thailand for different reasons, but for me, I was like a young guy in my 20s, and I read that book, and I wanted adventure, and that's the reason I went to Thailand. I was like, this place seems mad from reading in this book. It is a wild place, and you have to what I like about it as well is you really have to have, your mind on point, because there's so many things you can get into there that will destroy you. And it is a challenging place to go to operate. It's the type of place, if you've got any bad habits, they're going to be amplified in a place like that, in Asia especially, in certain places. So, say for example, if you're a bit of a drinker, it's going to be amplified. You're a bit of a womanizer, you're going to get a bit addicted to that kind of lifestyle as well. So it is a good book, and it is a good read as well. But anyway, guys, go to McCaffreyCrafts.com. I'm going to put a load of these online during the week. I have a lovely amount of root sticks I'm working on right now. I'm going to build up quite a huge collection of my best sticks, and I'm going to put them online before I go to Asia for a few weeks in August. You see, like there's a festival on in town called Puck Fair. I kind of want to get away from it because I don't really like puck. Uh, it's always annoying to be here as well. So anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off. Thank you very much for joining my live stream. I hope you enjoyed my rants, and what we talk about. And it's really good that you guys are in the community are supporting me. I really do appreciate all of you. And I'm going to go now and get some takeaway, and I think I'm going to just relax and get some rest, recharge my batteries Sunday, and then Monday have a good run. I need to do that as well. And he says, brilliant. Okay, guys, see ya. Thank you very much for joining the stream this week. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.